Stop everything. Just stop. I need you to listen right now. How many times have you felt like giving up? How many times has life slammed you so hard that you thought, I can't go on? I'm here to tell you the truth. Quitting is the easiest choice, but it is also the deadliest one. Every dream you have, every goal you set, every ounce of potential inside you dies the moment you quit. But today that ends. Today you're going to discover the one thing that can turn your life upside down. The one thing that separates winners from quitters. One word, one choice, one action. Keep going. Listen closely, because I'm not here to comfort you. I'm here to wake you up. Life is hard. Life is unfair. People will doubt you. People will laugh at you. People will tell you that you're not enough. But here's the truth. Those people don't define you. The storms, the setbacks, the pain, they are not stopping points. They are the fire that shapes you, the storm that strengthens you, the test that will separate you from the weak. If you have ever felt invisible, worthless, or ready to give up, then this message is for you. Today, we are going to ignite a fire inside you that refuses to die. Today, you will understand why quitting is not an option and why relentless persistence is your superpower. The only way to win is to keep going. Let me tell you something. Success is not about talent. Success is not about luck. Success is not about who got the right opportunity at the right time. Real success, the kind that changes your life forever, comes from one thing and one thing only: relentless persistence. The ability to keep going when your body is tired, when your mind is screaming at you to stop, when the world is telling you it's impossible. That is the difference between the winners and the quitters. Everyone wants the reward. Everyone wants glory. Everyone wants to be celebrated when they succeed. But no one wants to grind. No one wants the late nights. No one wants to fight through the pain, the rejection, the setbacks. And that is why most people never make it. They quit. They stop at the first struggle. They stop at the first hurdle. They stop at the first failure. Quitting does not make life easier. It makes you weaker. Quitting takes you farther from the life you dream about. Think about the people you admire most, the legends, the champions, the people who changed the world. Did they have it easy? Absolutely not. Did the world hand them success on a silver plate? No way. They faced rejection, failure, criticism, and obstacles that would have crushed ordinary people. But they did not quit. They did not stop. They did not allow circumstances to define their destiny. They kept going. That is relentless persistence. That is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. That is what separates the quitters from the champions. Persistence is not about feeling motivated every single day. Motivation is temporary. Some days you'll wake up and feel like the world is too heavy. Some days you'll want to give up, throw in the towel, and hide from the fight. That is human. That is normal. But persistence is deeper than feelings. It is a decision. It is a choice. It is a promise to yourself that no matter what happens, you will keep moving forward. Persistence is not glamorous. It is not flashy. You won't post about it on Instagram. People won't clap for you when you grind alone. Persistence is lonely. Persistence is painful. Persistence is falling down, getting back up, and doing it again and again and again. Persistence is showing up when nobody is watching. Persistence is believing in yourself when nobody else does. Persistence is refusing to quit even when every fiber of your body is screaming that it is easier to stop. That is the secret that winners know. Most people quit right before their breakthrough. Most people give up when they are one step away from their dreams. Don't let that be you. Don't be the person who looks back years from now and says, I could have done it. I just gave up. Keep going, keep showing up, keep fighting. Every single step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Every single moment you refuse to quit is a victory. Persistence is also about trusting the process, even when you cannot see results. You may not see success today. You may not see progress tomorrow. You may feel like nothing is happening, but every effort you put in now, every drop of sweat, every ounce of focus is building something bigger than you can see. That is the power of relentless persistence. That is what will take you from ordinary to extraordinary. Persistence is contagious. When you refuse to quit, when you keep pushing, When you keep going, even when it hurts, the world notices. Opportunities start to appear. Doors you didn't know existed begin to open. People begin to trust you. People begin to believe in you. And it all starts with one decision, one mindset, one promise to yourself: I will never quit. You will get tired. You will get frustrated. You will want to give up. That is inevitable. But what separates the winners from the quitters, what separates the champions from the rest, is this: you keep going. You fight through the pain. You rise after every fall. You push past every fear. You refuse to let temporary obstacles define your life. That is relentless persistence. That is what makes you unstoppable. That is what makes you a champion. That is what makes dreams turn into reality. Let me tell you something. Your biggest enemy is not the world. Your biggest enemy is not your boss, your family, or your circumstances. Your biggest enemy is your own mind. Your mind will lie to you. It will whisper that you are not enough, that you cannot do it, that your dreams are too big, too far, too impossible. And the sad truth is, most people listen. Most people obey that voice. Most people quit before they even start because they let their mind dictate their actions. Every day, your mind will try to protect you. It wants comfort. It wants safety. It wants you to take the easy way out, and it will fill your head with excuses, doubts, and fears. It will say, maybe this is too hard. Maybe someone else can do it better. Maybe you're not ready. That voice is lying. That voice is the reason why so many people never reach their full potential. But here's the truth. When you learn to master your mind, when you learn to control that inner voice instead of letting it control you, you unlock a power that no obstacle can stop. Fear will always try to hold you back. Doubt will always try to stop you. And sometimes your own thoughts will betray you. You will remember past failures and tell yourself, I can't do it this time. It's impossible. But I'm here to tell you, failure is not the end. Fear is not real. Fear is a story your mind tells you to keep you small, to keep you safe. And if you continue to believe that story, you will never achieve the greatness you were born to achieve. Mastering your mind is about saying no. I refuse to quit. I refuse to let fear control me. I refuse to let doubt stop me. I will think differently. I will act differently. I will succeed because I am bigger than my fear. Every person you admire, every champion, every leader has had to do this. They have battled themselves before they could battle the world. They have fought the war in their mind before they conquered anything outside of themselves. And that is the difference between those who dream and those who live their dreams. But let me warn you, mastering your mind is not easy. Your mind will fight you. It will remind you of every excuse, every mistake, every reason to stop. That is why so many people give up. They listen to their doubts. They obey their fears. They surrender before the journey even begins. But if you make the choice to fight back, if you decide today that you will take control, your mind will become your greatest weapon instead of your worst enemy. When you master your mind, you wake up every day with a sense of purpose. You understand that failure is feedback, not punishment. You understand that struggle is training, not a reason to quit. You understand that the voice of fear is just a test, and tests are meant to be passed. You learn to turn negative thoughts into fuel. You learn to turn doubt into determination. You learn to push yourself further than you ever imagined possible. And when you do that consistently, the impossible becomes possible. Obstacles become opportunities. Dreams become reality. Your mind will always try to convince you that you are not ready, that your time hasn't come, that your dreams are too big. And every time it does, you must fight. You must scream inside yourself, I am bigger than my fear. I am stronger than my doubt. I will master my mind and I will master my life. Because the moment you do, nothing can stop you. The moment you do, your limits disappear. The moment you do, you start living the life you were destined to live. Mastering your mind also means feeding it with the right things, the words you speak, the people you surround yourself with, the knowledge you consume, the thoughts you entertain. All of this affects your mind. You cannot control your mind if you allow negativity to dominate. You cannot control your life if you allow chaos to live inside your head. You must train your mind like you train your body, with focus, with discipline, with consistency. The strongest people you will ever meet are not the ones with the loudest voices or the biggest muscles. The strongest people are the ones who have mastered their minds, the ones who have faced fear, uncertainty, and doubt and refused to obey them. The ones who have taken control of their thoughts and directed them toward relentless action. The ones who know that if they control their mind, they control their destiny. When you master your mind, every obstacle, every setback, every challenge becomes fuel. Every no becomes motivation. Every failure becomes a stepping stone. You stop being a victim of circumstances and start being the architect of your future. That is the power of mastering your mind. Let me tell you something that most people will never understand. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is not a punishment. Pain is not the reason you should quit. Pain is your teacher. Pain is your weapon. Pain is the fire that forges greatness. Every single champion, every legend, every person who has ever achieved something remarkable in this world has learned the same truth. They have learned how to take their pain and turn it into power. And that is exactly what you must do if you want to rise above, if you want to win, if you want to conquer your life. Pain comes in many forms. It shows up as failure, heartbreak, rejection, disappointment, struggle, frustration, and loss. And yes, pain is hard. Pain is brutal. Pain is uncomfortable. It makes you question yourself. It makes you want to quit. It makes you want to run and hide. But here's the reality. Pain is exactly what makes you strong. Pain is exactly what separates the weak from the strong, the ordinary from the extraordinary, the quitters from the winners. I need you to understand this clearly. Pain is preparation. Every setback, every loss, every tear is not here to break you. It is here to build you. Every time life hits you, it is not to punish you. It is to mold you. It is to teach you endurance, toughness, resilience, and determination. Pain is the training ground where your character, your discipline, and your mental strength are built. The more you endure, the stronger you become. The more you fight, the more unstoppable you get. The more you push through, the closer you get to your breakthrough. Too many people run from pain. They fear it. They avoid it. They complain about it. And that is why they remain stuck. They stay small. They remain ordinary. But not you. You have a choice. You can face the pain, embrace it, and let it fuel your fire. You can turn struggle into energy. You can use disappointment as motivation. You can take every obstacle, every rejection, every failure, and turn it into the power that drives you forward. That is how greatness is born. That is how champions are made. Think about every great person you admire. Did they avoid pain? Did they skip the struggle? No. They faced rejection after rejection, failure after failure, disappointment after disappointment, and still they refused to quit. They used every hardship as fuel. They took every setback as a lesson. They turned every failure into determination. And that is what separated them from the rest of the world. That is what transformed ordinary lives into extraordinary legacies. Pain will push you to the edge. Pain will make you feel like giving up. Pain will test your limits, your patience, your endurance, and that is exactly why it is powerful. Because at the edge of pain is the edge of growth. At the edge of struggle is the edge of your breakthrough. At the edge of despair is the edge of your destiny. Every time you push through, every time you refuse to quit, every time you use your pain as fuel, you are building strength that nobody can take away from you. Pain is proof that you are alive. Pain is proof that you are trying. Pain is proof that you are not settling for mediocrity. Pain is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Pain is the teacher of discipline, focus, and resilience. Pain is the raw material of greatness. The tears, the losses, the failures, they are all shaping you into someone who cannot be defeated. And here's the truth. Pain is always temporary. But the lessons it teaches are permanent. The fire you feel right now, the struggle you are going through, the pressure you are under, the frustration that is trying to break you, it is preparing you. It is molding your mind, your heart, your body, your soul. It is building a foundation that no success, no failure, no circumstance can shake. Pain is the classroom of champions, and if you refuse to learn, you will never graduate. Most people let pain defeat them. Most people let failure define them. Most people let rejection stop them. but you are different. You are willing to embrace it. You understand that pain is power. You understand that every setback, every struggle, every tear is not the end. It is the beginning. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every obstacle is a reason to push harder. Every struggle is a call to rise higher. You embrace pain because you know that on the other side of it lies your greatness. You harness it. You control it. You turn it into fire that propels you forward. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your teacher. Pain is your fuel. Pain is your power. Let me tell you something the world doesn't want you to understand. Life is not going to make it easy for you. Life is going to test you, push you, challenge you, and at times it will try to break you. But the truth is this: success, greatness, and victory do not come to the people who wait. They do not come to the people who quit when things get hard. They do not come to the people who give up after one failure. Real winners, real champions, real legends, those people understand one truth: never stop moving forward. No matter how slow, no matter how painful, no matter how impossible it feels, if you keep taking steps forward, you will eventually reach your dreams. Most people stop. Most people quit. Most people freeze when life gets tough. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect conditions. And while they wait, life passes them by. But not you. You are different. You understand that moving forward, even when it hurts, even when it is uncomfortable, even when nobody is cheering for you, is the only way to survive. Moving forward is the only way to thrive. Moving forward is the only way to win. Let me make this clear. Progress is not always visible. You might take step after step and feel like nothing is happening. You might put in all this work and see no results. You might fail again and again and feel like quitting is easier than continuing. But here's the thing: every step you take, no matter how small, is moving you closer to your goal. Every effort, every struggle, every tear, every late night, every early morning, it is all adding up. You are building momentum. You are building strength. You are building the foundation for your success. I need you to understand something. Life will knock you down. Life will throw obstacles in your way. Life will test your patience, your focus, your determination. But the difference between someone who succeeds and someone who fails is simple. Winners get back up. Winners take another step. Winners refuse to stop. Winners keep moving forward no matter what. They may fall, but they refuse to stay down. They may fail, but they refuse to quit. They may get hurt, but they refuse to be broken. And that is exactly what you must do if you want to change your life. Think about the people you admire. Did they have it easy? Did they have smooth roads, no struggles, no setbacks? No. Every champion has faced rejection, failure, heartbreak, and disappointment. Every successful person has faced moments when quitting seemed like the easier choice, but they didn't quit. They kept going. They kept pushing. They refused to let life stop them. That is what made them great. That is what made them unstoppable. That is what you must do. You have to understand this clearly. Moving forward is not about perfection. It is not about speed. It is about consistency. It is about showing up every single day, putting in the work, taking one more step, even when it is hard, even when you are tired, even when nobody believes in you. That is how dreams are achieved. That is how legacies are built. That is how ordinary people become extraordinary. Your journey will not be easy. Your path will not be smooth. You will face setbacks, failures, disappointments, and moments when the world feels like it is against you. And that is okay. Every obstacle is an opportunity. Every setback is a lesson. Every challenge is a chance to grow stronger. The key is simple. Keep moving forward. Don't stop. Don't give up. Don't look back. Forward is the only direction that matters. Forward is the only choice that counts. Forward is the only way to honor your dreams. I want you to hear me. Life will test you. Life will break you. Life will push you to your limits. But if you never stop moving forward, nothing can hold you back. Every failure, every rejection, every obstacle is fuel for your fire. Every step forward is proof that you refuse to quit. Every action you take is evidence that you are unstoppable. Every move you make is a declaration that you are committed to your dreams and to your future. Never stop moving forward, even when it hurts, even when it is inconvenient, even when it seems impossible. Forward is your only option. Forward is your only direction. Forward is your power. Forward is your victory. Listen to me closely. Life is not going to be easy. Life is not going to wait for you to feel ready. Life will push you down, test your limits, challenge your spirit, and make you question everything you thought you knew about yourself. Life will knock you down over and over again. And here's the truth. The only person who can stop you is you. The only voice that can tell you to quit is the one inside your head. The only barrier between where you are and where you want to be is your decision to keep moving forward. Most people stop. Most people give up. Most people let fear, doubt, pain, and struggle define them. But not you. You were not born to be ordinary. You were not born to quit when it gets hard. You were not born to settle for less than everything you are capable of. You were born to fight. You were born to rise. You were born to conquer. And that starts with one principle. Never, ever stop. Keep going, no matter what. Pain, it will hit you. Failure, it will come. Rejection, it will knock on your door. Disappointment, it will try to steal your fire. But those things are not enemies. They are your fuel. They are the forge in which your strength is built. They are the fire that forges champions. Every tear, every setback, every moment you feel broken is preparing for your breakthrough. Every challenge is shaping your mindset, your character, and your resilience. Every struggle is a step closer to the greatness that is waiting for you. You have to understand this clearly. Success is not given, it is earned. Victory is not handed out, it is fought for. Dreams do not work unless you do. And the difference between those who succeed and those who fail is simple. Winners keep going. Winners rise when everyone else falls. Winners keep moving when others stand still. Winners fight when others quit. And right now, you have the choice to become one of those winners. Right now, you have the chance to ignite that fire inside you and never let it die. Right now, you must decide that quitting is not an option and failure is not the end. Think about why you started. Think about the dreams you have, the life you want, the impact you are meant to make. It is not for someone else. It is for you, for the person inside you who refuses to accept mediocrity, who refuses to settle, who refuses to quit when it gets hard. That person is waiting for you to rise, waiting for you to act, waiting for you to unleash the power that has been inside you all along. Feed that fire, empower that voice, and then move. Greatness is not for the weak. Greatness is not for those who fold under pressure. Greatness is for those who face their pain, who endure their struggles, who embrace the fight, and who refuse to stop no matter what. And that greatness, you already have it inside you. The question is simple. Will you let it out? Or will you let life, fear, and doubt hold you back? So I want you to make a decision. Stand up in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, and declare, I will not quit. I will not stop. I will keep going. I will fight through the pain. I will rise. I will win. Let that fire explode inside you. Let that determination consume every part of you. Let that hunger roar so loud that nothing in the world can silence it. Because from this moment forward, there is only one direction, forward. There is only one action, moving. There is only one choice, keep going, keep going, keep going. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you believe. You are destined for greatness. And it all starts with this one unstoppable truth. No matter what happens, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times life knocks you down, you will rise, you will fight, you will persevere, you will conquer, you will win. And through it all, you will keep going.